So it is currently 6:50 p.m. on May 3rd, 2017, and I have just finished the first third of this Lego Ninjago movie stop motion. So my plan is to complete at least one third a day. So today, which is Wednesday, I've completed a third. Then hopefully Thursday I'll be able to complete another third, and then Friday hopefully another third. If things get a little messed up, I may take Saturday to finish up the stop motion if it's not yet finished. But then any other days remaining after that, I will work on sound effects and then just pretty much finish putting any final touches on the stop motion. Here's a look at the set right now. This is the city scene. So basically what I did, I put my other phone in here for the stop motion app that I use. Just put it in there, and then it actually, I just take a bunch of pictures on here, and then this is pretty much the cityscape, so, yep, I just have those there, but, yeah, so, this is pretty much how it is, and then you can see the background. It's just, a bunch of blue paper taped to some cardboard, or just a box, I guess, that I kind of cut, and that's actually what I use for some of my videos, so I just taped this, blue paper on the back of, that's for a background for this, and I also cut out some stuff for, like, mountains and stuff, so, like, green hills and all that, so cut out a bunch of that stuff, so, and I'm actually using the Dragon's Forge set here, so that was another reason I did want to get this set that I never explained in the review, but I wanted to get this set to use it in this stop motion, so, yeah, but the rest of the stuff here is pretty much stuff that I've made myself, pretty much custom made, except for a few things, like that bench. That was from like a little Lego set that wasn't like actually released. It was like a free thing that you got for purchasing or for having I don't know, purchasing Legos at the Lego store. But yeah, so and then over here is just a bunch of other random stuff that I'm using for the stop motion. So it's a bit messy right now, but yeah, you've got some of the Ninja right here that I'm going to be using. There's the recycling truck or garbage truck or whatever you want to call it that I used in the stop motion, and this is actually pretty much the same one that was in the Lego movie set, so yeah, I pretty much just used that because I had it and I thought why not use it. I was actually there was actually kind of a script rewrite, so here's kind of the script on how it was going to work. It was going to start with the city, then the city scene, and pretty much I've completed those two. But then there was going to be this whole scene with this guy inside the house doing what he normally does, and then what I was going to have him do, he was going to walk out and then see all the mass chaos that's going on. However, I think to shorten things up a bit, I feel like that'll just take too long and I won't be able to finish it in time. So I've just kind of like taken out the whole inside the house part, and I just went from pretty much number 2 here to number 11, so pretty much the whole inside the house thing is pretty much taken out, and so he looks outside the house, then a bunch of chaos and stuff, and then he says the line, just another day in Ninjago. So yeah, and then on this side it's pretty much just a bunch of other random stuff I decided to do, like a lot of multiplication there for like the FPS and all that, so yeah, and pretty much everything I would need for the set of this thing. So yeah, pretty much had it kind of like a checklist. But yeah, so yeah, I did actually. There really isn't anything else to say. So I think I'll just have to see what we'll do for day 2. One thing I actually did forget to mention is this little micro scale thing. So this is a little micro scale city of Ninjago City, so I pretty much just used, yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much what it is, and what I did to do that first part in the stop motion was I pretty much just, like, similar to the city, I just put a blue background, and then I put some blue paper underneath this thing to represent the water, of course, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, but now, I'm sure that's pretty much all I have to say, so, well, let's go ahead and see what happens on day 2. Okay, it is currently Thursday, May 4th, 2017, and it is around 5:30 p.m., and I have just finished up doing the first, or not the first, but another 5 seconds of the stop motion that so far. Right now I'm on the scene with the guy who says it's another day in Ninjago. He's at the doorstep right now, so that's the part that I am on currently. I just finished up that scene. He doesn't say it's another day, just another day in Ninjago in this scene, but he will say it after the next scene, which I will be filming on day 3. And that is probably going to be the hardest scene. This was already pretty hard, a bit difficult to do, mainly to like not like mess up everything. I kind of messed up a little bit with like the lighting. I kind of accidentally moved these lights around that I have a little bit, but it's barely noticeable, so I think it's fine. Another thing though, I accidentally did move the set because I forgot to tape it down, but as you can see, I did eventually end up taping it down, probably like a third of the way through making this scene. So the next scene, I think, is probably going to be the most difficult scene, and probably that's because it is the longest scene I have to create, and there's going to be a lot of stuff moving in it, and basically that's going to be the scene. Here I have the little script here. A lot of this was taken out, of course, but this is the scene that I'm working on next, and that's going to be like 10 seconds long, so it's definitely going to be like around 240 frames, because I think the contest requires you to do this at like 24 FPS, and this is actually the first time I've ever made a stop motion with that many frames per second. So yeah, this is basically just going to be a battle scene between Garmadon and the ninja and all that. And I have a bunch of that stuff right there. I'm going to use Kai's fire mech right there, and I've also got some of the ninja. I tried to pick out ninja with like the with their darkest suit on, so like Cole, like he's got some black on. Tried to pick them out with their darkest, or at least a suit that has black on it, and if not, just their darkest suit that they have. So for Zane, so yeah, for like Kai and Zane, I used their kimono robes from the final battle sets, and for Nia and Lloyd, I used their Hands of Time outfits. Main reason I use it for Nia is because it's actually the only version of the Water Ninja Nia that I actually have, and Lloyd because that's the darkest version for a suit, and then Cole just because he looks the best with this. He's probably the most accurate to the movie, I guess, that I have currently. I could have changed the arms and made them sleeveless, but I didn't really feel like doing that. But yeah, so I tried to maybe pick the suits that are most accurate to the movie, but of course they're not all accurate, and I did change a few things out, like Zane here. I changed his little helmet piece out. You can't really see it, but yeah, I changed out for just a plain white one from the Air Jutsu thing. But yeah, I'm also going to be using this shark minifigure that I got from an Atlantis set for one of like the shark minions. It's not like the ones in the movie, but I think it works fine, and maybe I could switch out the legs and then give it like a gun or something, or a blaster or whatever, to make it seem like it was from the movie and not just a shark guy or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this day, and also happy Star Wars Day. It's May the 4th today, currently. At the time of the recording, it's Star Wars Day. By the time this is uploaded, though, or if it's even uploaded, it's definitely past May 4th. I'm pretty sure the promotion going on at the LEGO store is over by this time the video is up. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is for today. So let's see what progress we can make tomorrow. Okay, this is day 3, May 5th, 2017. And I have pretty much finished probably the hardest part of the stop motion. And, well, another thing is I'm actually hoping to finish all of the stop motion stuff today. Maybe even if I can, try to finish this today. It's currently Friday, I did forget to say that. But, yeah, so I've just finished up probably one of the hardest scenes. And the reason, and it actually, I kind of shortened it down a bit. Originally, it was going to be 10 seconds long, which is pretty much the whole chaos scene in the city with Garmadon and the giant shark mech or whatever, and then them fighting, some of the ninja fighting the shark guy. It was all going to be 10 seconds, but I feel like as I was doing it, I feel like it didn't need to be that long, so I ended up shortening it down to maybe like 4 or 5 seconds. I'm not actually sure, but one of those two. So, and it worked out fine. So yeah. Another thing that I did do was that I actually, after I finished doing those scenes, I actually did a little bit of a test upload. Let me bring the camera down here. I did a little bit of a test upload just to make sure it would actually upload. So you can see this is, it's not the completed version. I'm of course going to delete this, but I just wanted to test to make sure it uploads correctly and to make sure there's not like any problems at all. So yeah, however, I think I'm gonna do another one of these tests again because I haven't added any sound yet, so I'll have to do a sound uploading test or whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I only have one more scene to do, and it's about maybe like 4 or 5 seconds long. It's 4 seconds actually, so very excited to finally finish this thing and watch it, of course. But yeah, the final scene, of course, will be the famous and the only, I guess, whatchamacallit, the only line, I guess, in this stop motion, Just Another Day in Ninjago. So hopefully I will be able to finish that today, because I actually do plan to finish it, the stop motion today, at least all of the stop motion today. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. Oh gosh, the sun! So it is now around 5:40 p.m. or maybe around 5:50, between there, and I have finished up all of the stop motion footage that I need to do. So now all that's left is the sound effects, and I've already gone ahead and done a sound test. So I just added a little bit of sound into the stop motion and then uploaded it to see if it works well, and it did. So now that that's out of the way, I will go ahead and actually add the sounds into the video. And then I think I'll pretty much be done with the whole stop motion. I want to try to maybe just finish the whole thing today, so that way I'll be ready to upload it on Monday, which is probably the day I'm going to upload it. I would have uploaded on Tuesday because of my upload schedule, but I think I'll upload this one a little bit earlier. However, I think next week there's still going to be getting... I'll still be uploading only 2 videos next week, since the week before I have already uploaded 3 videos, so that's kind of my schedule. 1 week 3 videos, then the next week 2, then 3, then 2. I want to kind of go like that. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this thing up, and I'll see you for upload day. Okay, it is currently May 8th, 2017, and it is around that time, and I'm about to post the stop motion public. So all I have to do is press public. I've done the editing and everything, done all the sound effects I need to do, done the description, tags, all that stuff, added the playlist and all that. All I have to do is hit publish, and it will be public. And it is now public. And it is now up on my channel. And that is pretty much going to be it for this behind the scenes.